Good morning, happy Wednesday. I am just finishing up editing and getting yesterday's video posted. I am super tired. I did not sleep well. And I've had a headache. My sinuses are so bad, but I'm just a little stressed right now, trying to stay positive. The work meeting that my husband had to go to yesterday was for the union negotiations because his position is part of a union and it's not looking good. This has been going on since July. And Oregon has certain laws for public entities and union and those kind of things. And my husband does work for public entities. So it does look like strike is probably going to happen. So they got just more information on that. It'll be a little bit because, again, of those laws that they can't just go do it. There's just processes for it all. He gets very fired up with this types of stuff. I think it just has to do with his moods and things like that, you know, and there's just he doesn't see it. He sees it as what the company's doing, which I get. I mean, it's not good. I mean, the company he works for is not being reasonable. I do agree with all of that 100%. But I look at it like, okay, so what we need to start planning. And he's just like, well, we don't even know when it's going to happen. If it's going to happen, there'll have to be a vote. It's going to be a while. And I said, yes, but I don't want to be blindsided. I want to know. And so for me, it kind of stresses me out. And ever since I started having all these hormonal changes, my anxiety and depression and moods are so bad. It just has changed me completely. So when you are this super type A, make a list, make a plan for everything personality, and now you're throwing anxiety and depression in with it, oh my gosh, my head is just swimming. And it's just I'm just constantly, because while they're on strike, they don't get insurance because the employer's not going to pay for it. It comes out of their paycheck, but he'll have no paycheck. So they get no insurance. They also don't accrue sick leave or vacation leave, which means he's already out of sick leave because he uses so much because of his health issues. That's the other thing, no insurance. He has Parkinson's. He has to see a psychiatrist every 3 months. He takes 7 medications total. My insurance is not that great. And because of all of his doctor's appointments and medications, we chose to go with an HSA plan with mine. So mine's a very high deductible, but because of my position at work, I get kind of an incentive that goes into my health savings account. And so I have that plus what we have left over. So anyway, it just made more sense that we go with that route with my insurance. And but he's double covered. So it's always worked out very well. So he'll have no insurance, again, no accruing of sick leave. So right now, it's just it's a very slippery slope with that type of thing. He has doctor's appointments coming up. He has his psychiatrist in February, his primary care in March, who is supposed to be helping us at that time. Hopefully she'll have a referral for another neurologist because the last one we went to, I've already talked about all this. We didn't like her. She was very negative about his mental health diagnosis and wasn't willing to work with his current medications or even work with us to come up with a plan. So, and that cost us, that was a $900 appointment, but after insurance, because he wasn't on his other insurance at that time, he was only on mine. We had to pay $600 out of pocket for that one. So the double coverage when he starts to go see his new neurologist is very important. And if we're looking at probably the strike would be happening around February is what we're looking at, possibly January at some point. But I'm thinking that because of the laws and stuff, I'm not sure where they're at. He wasn't real positive where they were at the process, but they're at the end. Where, like I said, then in Oregon, it's just you have to have this cooling off period for 30 days. You have to give a strike notice. So it's I don't know where they're at in that type of process, but they've exhausted the mandatory negotiation period time, and they've also done the mediations, which they're done with. So now we're at we're at a standoff at this point. So he's just looking at it he's in a pretty large union. And they will pay $300 a week. And I said, that's half of your take-home pay. half of your take-home pay. Plus, I imagine they don't take taxes out of that, which means, I told them, I said, which means all of that money we have to put on your taxes, which will have no taxes taken out of it, which is just like unemployment, which has, you know, which unemployment, you can have it take some taxes out, but it's very minimal. So I said, yeah, this is coming. This is going to really, you know, hopefully it does. I mean, it won't happen until next year, so it's not going to affect next year's taxes. So we'll have time to plan for it. But that's why I told him, I said, we have to think about all this. So yeah, she'll be making $300 a week. That's half your take-home pay. That's not going to be, possibly not be taxed. So we're going to have to plan for how much taxes we need. We need to save that amount. Plus, that's half. So we have to dig into our savings, possibly, unless we make some cuts. So that's why I told him, I said, I just want to plan, you know. I can make some cuts internally with like groceries and things like that. And I kind of already talked about that the last couple of days. And that's what's been kind of on my mind, is to, you know, really simplify things, budget, use things that I have. Don't worry about buying, you know, just a ton of things just to, you know, make a video about it. And I just have to start thinking, you know, that way for my family. So I'm just a little stressed, and I'm sure it's probably part of my headache as well. But I know a lot of it's just sinuses. I've been sneezing all morning this time of year, especially. How is it in your guys' area? Like, our weather is so weird. And I know they say it's like that El Nino thing or whatever. We've had rain, which we usually do have a rainy, winter. We don't get our snow. If we get snow, it's not usually until like mid-January through into February. We have very late winters here, at least in the part of Oregon that I'm in. Now, there's other parts of Oregon that may already have snow. I mean, just where we're at, that's what we get. But the temperatures here have been like in the 60s, like low 60s, upper 50s. We've had a few days, the last couple weeks, early December, we had some really overnight freezing. But other than that, the low temperatures have been like 48. And like I said, the highs have been like in the upper 50s, low 60s. So weird. Yesterday was really warm. I mean, it just felt warm because it's just so weird. So it's just been the weirdest weather. It's just so interesting. So, but it really messes with my sinuses when the weather does this, when it's like this back and forth, you know, rain, no rain, 30 degrees. But now it's just all this unseasonably warm, and it really messes with me. I am finishing up my coffee. I think I'm not super hungry. I think I'm going to make a Slim Fast shake. I just realized how much I really liked those. So I think I'm going to do a Slim Fast shake and then have a banana and do some work around the house. I need to grab all the stuff out of my car because I need to go through it all, because I have to get a couple of things to go along with them. I have to go to the liquor store and get some things to go along with those. And I'm not sure exactly all that I need. So gotta do that. I'll show you my Built Bar and my Thrive Market, which there's not much that I got from either one, but I'll show you those today. So anywho, just gonna be a nice quiet day. I don't think I'm gonna leave the house today. I think I'll do any errands tomorrow, although I do need to go by the eye doctor and pick up my glasses. I haven't made it there yet. And I need to do some laundry today. I need to fold laundry, which is probably what I'll go do now. I'll probably make my shake and then just go ahead and go work on laundry. And I'm trying to think, do I want to throw my banana in with my shake and blend it all up? Or do I want to eat my banana? I think I want to eat my banana. Okay, I'm going to go do that and I'll show it all to you. Alrighty, so this will be my breakfast. I'm just going to shake this up in a blender cup. The Fairlife is 80 calories and 13 grams of protein. A scoop of this is 100 calories and 12 grams of protein, I believe. Yeah, so 25 grams of protein. And then I'm just gonna have a banana and we're gonna go fold some laundry. We are gonna do another wrap for lunch. This one, we're gonna use some of the Real Good lightly breaded chicken nuggets. I'm gonna put those in the air fryer. I have my half an avocado left. This is a really small avocado, so I weighed it out yesterday and it was like 50 grams. One of the La Bannerita carb counter, some shredded lettuce, fat-free cheese, and then some fire chili ranch. I wanted to actually do barbecue sauce, but The barbecue sauce that I had open in the fridge did not smell very good. I can't remember when I opened it, and I don't have any more. So we're just gonna go with the ranch. And then on the side, we're gonna have some of this dill pickle hummus and then some cucumbers. Here is my chicken wrap. That's what I love about these La Banderita wraps. They're so durable. It broke a little bit right there, but man, you can stuff these. And then I have my veggies and my hummus. Alrighty, let me show you my Built Bar haul and my little small Thrive Market haul. So Built Bar was having a factory second sale where they were $19.99 a box. So I went ahead and took advantage of that. I don't have a code, I apologize. I just went and grabbed somebody's random code off of Instagram. I've reached out to them to see if I could get my code back because I used to have one, but they won't respond to me. So whatever, I'm not too concerned about it. You can find codes everywhere. Anyway, so I picked up the coconut puff, which is one of my favorites, and I've never tried the candy cane brownie, so I took a risk by buying a whole box, but I do like the brownie batter one puff, and so I'm thinking that they'll be okay. The only thing with the factory seconds, that means they're not up to like their standard as far as size, and usually I think that's the thing. So there's those. And then I just did a little tiny Thrive Market haul because I just did a big one. And that's where I first got my apple cider donut Catalina Crunch, and it's so good. This is how good it is, you guys. I got 3 bags while it was still on sale. I can only find the Cinnamon Toast Crunch in my area and the chocolate occasionally. So I wanted to grab these. They're limited edition, wanted to grab them while they were still out. That's how good they are. And then I've never tried the chocolate peanut butter one either because I have not seen that in my area. So I went and picked those up while they were on sale. I may pick more up before the season is over. And then I picked up some seasonings. I love, love, love the Thrive Market seasonings. They're cheap, they're organic, they're really high quality. Picked up garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, and then the French onion seasoning mix. I like to put this in plain non-fat Greek yogurt for a dip. So that is everything I got from Built Bar and Thrive Market. I do have a code though for Thrive Market, I forgot, where you can save money off of your first box. So I'll go ahead and link that down below. About 1 o'clock, so it's coffee time. So I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee with some of the salted caramel skinny sauce and then the Atkins caramel protein shake and then a double shot of espresso. Thought I would do a quick check-in since I haven't chatted with you guys all since this morning. You saw everything I've eaten so far today. I'm sipping on my coffee right now. My husband will be home in a few hours. So right now, because I think it's good that I decided today that I wasn't going to go do anything. I just wanted to be a chill day because the next 3 days are going to be pretty hectic. Sunday will be the last kind of chill day. I'll just prep some stuff for dinner and all that for Monday night. I think we'll probably do lunch is what we're going to do. But I need to sit down and kind of make a list of everything I need to get done the next 3 days. So I'm going to get my notebook out and sit down and do that. Because tomorrow will be all the last minute stuff. And actually here in a little bit, I may go out and get all the stuff out of my car and kind of start putting some things into like baskets. And then I kind of see what I need. But it's really hard to do that when all of my boxes and shipping stuff is not coming until Friday. It is so crazy how I remember how Amazon used to just be so quick with things. And, you know, well, here's the thing, like back in the day, I remember 4 to 6 to 8 weeks shipping. I mean, that's how it all used to be, right? Whenever you would order something that wasn't even online, you order out of a catalog or whatever, and you have to wait, or you have to actually, but me, the town that I grew up in is even smaller than the town I live in now. It's a lot more rural and even less like places to go. But I didn't miss anything because we had what we had, right? Now, in the time of instant gratification, I feel like it didn't take long to get used to Amazon being so quick with shipping. And now all of a sudden, I feel like you're lucky if you get anything. Now, I understand the situation. Like, I know that if it's coming from an Amazon seller, then it's going to take a little bit longer because it's not coming out of the Amazon warehouse. So you do have to check that. If it's coming from an Amazon warehouse, typically it'll be a 2-day. Now I know those lucky people of you that live close to an Amazon warehouse, sometimes you can get it the same day or the next day. I've never been that lucky. But I would typically still get it in like 2 days. And now it's like lucky to get 3 or 4 days. Like it's just crazy. So all of my stuff is not coming in until Friday. So that'll give me plenty of time to kind of go through everything, but it's just kind of hard to like plan everything out and know what I'm missing, you know, but I can still like bring everything in. So I may do that here after I sit down here and do my list. I'm not sure. May do that here in a little bit, but I'm gonna get my husband's dinner prepped though too, and then get my lists all done, because tomorrow will be all the last minute, picking up all the last minute stuff. I have to go pick up my glasses from the eye doctor. That'll be all, you know, all tomorrow, not done. But the problem is a few of the places I need to go to don't open till like 11. Well, Ulta and the liquor store don't open till 11. I can go to Fred Meyer and my eye doctor pretty early to get those things. So I just kind of have to plan it all right. And then Friday, I'm going to do Costco and probably Winco to get groceries for I'm just doing Christmas dinner stuff and stuff to get us through the weekend, and stuff to get my husband like kicked off for going back to work on Tuesday. And then I'll do my regular weekly grocery shopping on Tuesday. I just don't want to have to go do so much at once, you know? And then Saturday will be the day that I'm putting everything together, all the baskets together, everything will be done. And then if I happen to need anything else, I can still go out and do it. So that'll be my Saturday. And then Sunday, I'll just do prepping and stuff for Christmas dinner. So there's only 6 of us, so at least I don't have like a whole lot I have to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit down and start planning out my next few days. And then I'm hoping I can find a book to read. I have not been able to find one, so I'm hoping to do that. I have to go, my washer just got done, so I have to go put clothes in the dryer. I have one more load to put in, but I'm gonna wait till my husband gets home because I can just wash his work clothes and everything too. So, yep, alrighty, I better quit procrastinating. It's just been hard to get motivated today. I have not wanted to do anything, so I'm making myself do it.